Hello everyone, this is Richard G, and it is time to do the first of 3 dungeons inside the Tanren Undercity. So first up is going to be the Undercity Catacombs. All we gotta do is go directly left of the kind of fork there, I guess if you will, and it's right here. We'll go inside. We've got a storage and assembly right here, but I've got all my stuff set up. Good to go. Alrighty then. So, this is the Catacombs Entrance. Let's go in. There are 30 floors to this dungeon. So you're going to primarily see a lot of ground types in here and ghosts. That's kind of a weird combo, but that's how it works. And there's a lot of earthquake spamming in here, so be ready. Now, there are secret rooms in this dungeon. Floors? I do believe it's definitely in most of the dungeon, if not all. I've seen them as early as 13. And I've seen them in the late 20s as well. So, it's led me to believe that they are in maybe all the dungeon, but not for certain. If they're not all the dungeon, I would say safe guess being 11 all the way to the 29th floor, because you can't have it on the last, of course. So, if you find one before 11F, let me know, and not just me, everyone, edit the wiki, do that stuff. But the current guess that we've got is 11 to 29. Alright, and as you can see, my item is the safety goggles. These work just like X-ray specs, with the added effect of no weather damage. Weather will still spawn, it's just you don't take damage from hail or sandstorm. And here's our E-Cop, as you've been seeing me pick up constantly here. So, this is the world currency, or not world, but it is the currency to the Tanren Undercity. A lot of shops have it, and all that stuff. And as you saw, I picked up a hidden item. There are hidden items in this dungeon, early on and later. The only hidden items I have ever found are E-Cop between 1 and 5, and Ether and Max Ether. That's pretty much all that's on the ground. If you find a sparkle in the wall, pretty safe to assume it's a heart scale. Alright, so far so good. Dusclops are going to be a bit challenging to face constantly because of their ability pressure. Instead of 1 PP, you're going to be using 2 for moves, unless it's a 2-turn move such as Fly or Dig. I believe Spiritomb has it as well. Yes, it does. So Spiritomb and Dusclops are something to look out for with pressure. And yeah, there's those traps that are hidden for some reason, but it's a bit of a troll, I guess. Like, oh, it could be a secret room. Nope. Yeah, the Onyx are the ones to blame for all the earthquake, which Flygon, perfect. I have Levitate. But if you struggle against ground types, good luck. I actually have a new Dragalge, and trying to train that here was not a good idea, let me tell ya. Earthquake, spam, wrecked. Oh, would you look at that? Hidden items exposed. There's my gummy effect, and there's Max Ether. So, yep. Self-explanatory, I guess. I shouldn't need to say it, but I will. The ghost types are a pain because they walk on walls. I really don't need to say that when it's kind of obvious, but it makes it a bit more challenging for you. And this play is going to keep the same scenery all the way through, so yay. Just gonna keep going. So earlier on, there's not much besides the hidden items. There's no recruits early on. Secret rooms. I will say this. From my experience, of the 3 new dungeons, this one is the hardest to find secret rooms. All 3 of them have them, but this one's the hardest to find them. It's really a pain. I've only ever seen one. So when it comes to the item list, which I will explain later, I only got as much items as I have on that list because of other people helping me out. You know, people in the chat saying they find secret rooms like, oh, okay, what items did you get, you know? So yeah, I have had some help with this. But that's because time crunch, and gotta do what you gotta do to get these videos out and get the information. So, just gotta keep moving and moving. Yeah, the traps. There's this. Now, this is kind of a rare trap, but, grudge traps. And hello! So we have Monster House. First one in video of one of these. So before I move, I will explain this. Monster houses are a new thing in PMU, and, for those of you who I guess who don't know, basically, they can appear at random in any dungeon above, I believe, 5F. Now, that's subject to change, because it used to be all floors, so that is subject to change at some point if staff see fit, because they have been nerfed recently, so I'll say things as they are now. As of now, not too often you find them, but when you do, it's definitely good. You get 1.5 times the EXP, and the spawns are a lot faster, and you can see double the amount of Pokemon as a maximum spawn number is normal. When I say maximum spawn number, I mean this. On any floor of a dungeon, there's a max number of Pokemon that can be spawned at one time. This doubles that number. So say a normal floor in this dungeon, which I don't know the number because I didn't create it. Let's just say for purposes, it was, switch here, let's just say it was 8. That would then make this 16. Of course, I don't know the number, that's just an example, but that's just how it is. Also, something useful is the Pokemon spawn twice as fast, I think. Maybe not twice as fast, but they do spawn a little faster from what I've noticed. And there's no traps on the floors. And with no traps, that also means no secret rooms, so don't try looking for them. You won't find one. However, you still can find hidden items on the ground. Hidden items on the wall, I'm not so sure about that. I have never seen a hidden item on the wall. But then again, most dungeons that do have a hidden item on the wall, it's only hard scale, so I don't know on that one personally. Yeah, if you notice that monster house, it did get me off guard. When you get surrounded, that's never a good thing unless you have an AoE to take it down. I ran out of PP, and that was my fault. So that really caused trouble. So we're over halfway through. Just gotta keep moving. And yeah, we're seeing a lot of the same Pokemon right now, so yay. And of course you're noticing my Earthquake doesn't help usually. While there's the Earthquake spam here, there's a lot of Pokemon that have Levitate. The Haunters are the biggest example of that. Yeah, Onix, I believe, are the only Pokemon that have Earthquake, so that's just how that goes. If you're worried about the Earthquake when you come in here, take down the Onix first. It's the best thing you can do. Alright, so after 20F, we have this maze. It consists of 3 warp rooms, not counting the one I'm in now. And the way to do this is, you do this one right here, then you go right there, And finally, this one. And it'll ask you if you will go on. And that will take you to 21F. So, let's move on. Now we're gonna see some new Pokemon. Houndoom's here, but it does not have beat up, so don't worry about that. You saw the Gengar, and it actually has Grudge, basically. What this does is, if you attack it and defeat it, the last move you used will lose all PP. So if possible, try not to fight him. Now we're starting to see Crobats, they're here. Also now, since we're on 21F, from 21F all the way to the end, on 30F, we can now find Durant. And it will spawn all times. They are somewhat rare, or, yeah, they're a bit rare. It depends kind of on your luck, really. But don't expect to find one every run. But if you find one, feel lucky and just hope to get it if you really want one. Because they're here. Alright, we have Shiftry. This does not have beat up either. We see Dusk Noir, that's another... There's Durant right there, actually. How about that? Now, I don't have space to recruit it, but oh well. I already have one, so don't worry. There's that Grudge again. Alright, now that we're on 25F, there is another new spawn that starts here all the way to 30F, and that is Yamask. And we do believe, not 100%, but this has been hinted quite a bit by staff. I mean, I never got a 100% yes or no, but it is very, very likely on this that it is also all times for Yamask. So, Yamask is here, 25 and up. I've only ever seen one. I think. Correction, I've seen two. But it is the only Pokemon of all the dungeons, the newer ones, that it's the only Pokemon I haven't gotten. It's the only one. So it would be nice to find one, but I'm not gonna expect it, you know. And hello, Rare Bone. Rare Bones are also around. There's that Grudge again. On the plus side, I can spam Earthquake and I won't kill it. But if it's attacking me, that's still a problem. And Warp Trap, hello. It's just a matter of finding the stairs right now. And I seem to be struggling with that with my belly problem. Just do the whole teleport trick. Why not? There's Yamask! What do you know? We found both recruits! This is one I want to get. So, Salamence, you're going home. Alright, so I don't have, you know, any of the recruiting items on me, but this is Yamask. Let's see what happens. Yes! We got it! I now have every single recruit in these dungeons. That's a surprise. Yamask found and recruited. So, I guess this is a very successful run. Alright, so now we just gotta get through here. Now I'm seeing Drapion. Alright. Just gotta keep going. And up and around for this one, dang it, well, at least it's not a dead end. But yeah, got Yamask, so we found both recruits here. That doesn't happen very often. This is a very lucky run, because I'm going to tell you, finding Yamask is not easy. Finding Durant is not exactly easy either. But it happened, right here. Well, at least I got to show you guys the sprites, too. Because the new sprites, all of them, are actually really good. I'll give it that. Whew. So let's keep going. E-Cop, pick that up. 1. Like I said, it's 1 to 5. And there's another Durant. How about that? At least an F attack will turn off the grudge right there. That did anyway. But that doesn't always happen. It takes sometimes it'll take multiple hits to actually knock it off. So if you actually want to try to defeat the Gengars and the Durant, if you want to try to actually defeat them, regular attack them. It's the best you can do, and hope to not defeat them. This is the last floor. Let's go. So we do have a boss. Well, 3 of them. So let's meet them. And of course, I'm just going to skip through the storyline, because if you really want to see it, you'll go through yourselves. And then you can read it at your own pace. I'm more here for the info. So, first off, I'm going to say, love the music. Love, love, love it. For those of you who don't know, it's a Super Mystery Dungeon rock battle theme. So I'm really into this theme. And the reason why they're not following me is because darkness. Let's actually, see what happens with this. Well, if this thing isn't gonna kill me... Let's go Drift Limb! Alright, damage was done with the Aftermath. Yamask, let's see what moveset you have. Protect, Disable, Astonish. Alright, I gave it the ability Mummy that takes off its ability. Let's Flamethrower it. Because this Steelix is so bulky and hard to knock down. But there it goes. Now if you notice, they didn't drop anything. For some reason, none of these have drops that we know of. Unless they have some godly rare drop that no one's ever seen. But I don't think that's the case. Unless staff actually confirm that, but from what it seems, they have no drops. And I've been through this dungeon a good at least 20 times. Not once have I ever had a drop. So, they don't, from the looks of it, they don't have a drop. So you think, well, that's stupid. Why would they have nothing at the end? It's wrong. They actually do. At the end, we have 2 end boxes. But that's how it is. Now, before I get to the end boxes, I will say this. Secret rooms. Like I said, it's believed to be between 11 and 29. It is not confirmed. And I cannot get staff to really confirm this for me. But that's because they have to keep some of their information kind of confidential, so we don't know for certain. I do know the 2 times I found it, because I found 2 of these, 13F and 22F. And they are the same. I do know those are the same secret rooms, so it's pretty much most, if not all, the dungeon you can find them. Now, before I open these boxes, I'll say the secret room boxes. From what has been found, here's kind of what I found, and have gotten help from other people that they've said they found. 20 Rare Fossil, Rotten Apple, Relic Gold, Duskstone, Lunar Ribbon. However, the one time I got one of these boxes, I had nothing inside. Literally nothing. I don't know if this has been fixed yet or not. So I had to say it. It happened. Staff said they would look into it, but I don't know if it's been fixed. But it happened. So, I don't know. Maybe they fixed it by now, but when it happened at the time, I got the chance of nothing. Now for the end boxes. Let's see what we get. I got the Rotten Apple and Psych Dust. So besides that, we have a very long list. There's a total of 19 different items known that you can get from these deluxe boxes. So get ready, because here's the list. Relic Copper, Relic Silver, Relic Gold, TM Payback, King's Rock, Psych Dust, Reaper Cloth, Invisify Orb, Max Revive, Purple Bow, Restore Power, Rotten Apple, Max Potion, Old Gateau, Purple Gummy, Max Elixir, Duskstone, Dawnstone, and 10 E-Cop. Definitely a long list of items. And some are better than others. The Invisify Orb is kind of a strange one. The 10 E-Cop. That's actually pretty nice considering you only pick up 1 to 5. Relic items to sell. Restore Power? That's only for reviving other people, but the evolution items such as the King's Rock and the Reaper Cloth, I gotta say those are nice finds. And especially considering Duskull is around. It's in one of these dungeons. You'll find out which one when I get to that video. But yeah. King's Rock, I don't know if there's anything around here that can use it in this Undercity. But it's there, so I mean, why not? And there's evolution items, some of them in some of these e-cop shops, so it's good. But yeah. So we got that going. So yeah, that was the Undercity Catacombs. Definitely a lucky run, finding both recruits, recruiting the Yamask. I was very surprised by that, not gonna lie. Bosses, the 2 Onyx and the Steelix, they don't drop anything. SRs, few things here and there. The end boxes, lots of items. So there's that right there. Now, what's next of the 3 dungeons, you may ask? Next up on the list will be a training dungeon, actually, that was made. It's probably one of the hardest ones here, though. And I'm gonna say right now, it's a bit toxic. But so yeah, you will be seeing that dungeon on the next dungeon I do. And I'm still working on this stuff, so woohoo. All of this stuff is getting done in just a matter of a few days, so it's good to be seeing some progress. So, look forward to the next video. This is Richard G, and may the dragons be with you.